Hey, it's the Bargain Bounty Hunter here. I got an Amazon package. I'm gonna open it out, check it out, talk about it. Now, let's get to it. Well, here we go. Here is the item. Can you see it? It is the micro TagBand. This is basically for removing skin tags. The reason I wanted this is because I have a few skin tags. I saw online some reviews on it. They seem to do pretty good. I've tried some other things to remove skin tags in the past, but nothing really worked. So I decided to go this route. Now my wife, she wanted to just cut them off. So the first attempt was to try apple cider vinegar on a cotton swab under a Band-Aid, which I had seen online. People said that worked. I did not have good success with that. After soaking the cotton swab and putting it under the Band-Aid, I got the biggest Band-Aids that I could find, and still after a few hours, all the apple cider vinegar seemed to leak out of the Band-Aid, and then it was dry. And then you'd have to go through the whole process again and again. I couldn't find anything to actually just keep the apple cider vinegar fluid in there and the air out, and so it wasn't working. But according to the online, that can sometimes work with just a few days if you can get it to seal right. Anyways, I decided to go with this TagBand. So let's open it up and I'll tell you a little bit about it as I open the package up. So there's different brands. This is one of the more popular brands is the TagBand brand, but there's different ones. This was not that cheap. Unfortunately, the cheapest I could find on Amazon was $24.95. There was a cheaper version, but I like this one because it's more like an applicator, and it seemed like it would be easier to use than the other versions. There you can see inside the applicator. This is how you put the band on the applicator. There's some skin tag area wipes, so you wipe down the area before you tag it. And then there's this little plastic case that has the bands in it. And looking at the bands, let's see if I can get a good shot of this. I'm surprised at how small they are. I did opt for the one that was small, medium. They did have one for larger bands. I don't have skin tags that are really that big, but you can see how tiny the bands are, and I think there is only 10. It only comes with 10 bands. So if it really only takes one band per skin tag, then you're talking you could remove 10. But if it takes more, which I saw a guy online who put 2 on his bands to make them come off faster, well then it's gonna take a little while. It does come with some instructions on how to use the TagBand. I'm gonna go through these instructions on myself when I tag a band in a little bit. So yeah, so like I said, I paid $24.95 for this version of the TagBand. It's a Prime item, so it shipped pretty quickly. I ordered it on January 31st and it came on February 2nd, so it only took a few days. And it was 4 stars, which is pretty good. There's some pretty good reviews online. There's also some other videos of people using it. But I'm gonna go step by step. I'm gonna show you how to apply the TagBand, and then I'm gonna show you progress each day until the tag eventually falls off. And the tag I'm talking about is this tag right here. It's not a very big skin tag. It's just a small one. I have a few others in other spots that I'm not going to be doing a video on, but if it works on this one, then I'll try it on the other areas as well. But it's not really a big skin tag. It's pretty small, and it's more of just an annoying thing that I've always hated it that it's there, and I just want it gone. So yeah, so now let's go to applying a TagBand to the skin tag. So I have relocated to the bathroom to do this. It's a little brighter in here, and hopefully the lighting will help me get it on right the first time. As I mentioned, the bands in here are very small, and I'm gonna try to load one of these onto the applicator. I've read through the instructions, so in theory I understand how to do it. I just haven't done it yet. So I'm gonna be going through just like you would be if you just bought this product in the store and you wanted to try it. Here's the applicator. Here is the little device that they give you that helps put the band, so since it's so small, onto the applicator. So all you do is this part here pushes into the tip of the applicator. So it's gonna look like this. Then you take the band, which I have in my hand. It is super small. And you feed it through the tip of this little device here. Slide it down so it gets wider and wider and wider, all the way till it's on to the actual applicator. It's pretty tight at the top here. So you can maybe kind of see it. It's on there. I thought it broke on me, but maybe it didn't. It's just really stressed to the max when it's on there. So in theory, I'm just gonna use this thing like a syringe, slide it off, and it's going to snap around my skin tag. And in a couple days, it's gonna fall off. So we'll see that. Now, it did come with these little wipes. This is for sanitizing the area of the skin tag. So before you put the band on, you want to wipe down the spot that you're going to be applying it. So for me, it's right here. I'm just going to wipe down. I think it's just an alcohol wipe, basically. That's what it smells like. Wipe the area down. Now, the reason I wanted to go with this and not the snipping with the toenail clippers is because I wanted a less painful option. So let's hope this is gonna be not very painful. Now, obviously, if you had someone that was able to help you, assist you with this part, it might be a little easier. But as my wife is working right now, it is just me in the house. It might be a little easier if I look in the mirror and not the camera. And I'm still struggling. I'm trying to pull it so it's standing kind of straight out. And then put the device over it. Okay, I think I got it. And it fell right off. Why did it fall off? Well, we're gonna try that again. Maybe this time, I don't know what I did wrong, but maybe it's just too small of a skin tag that I have on my neck that I'm trying to band, but it ended up just falling right off. So we'll try again. Area should still be clean. That time, I got it. I think I just had to push a little harder on the skin before it came off, and then that would make it adhere better. I think before, the first time I did it, I maybe didn't get it on the base of the skin tag, but instead I just got it on the outside of it. So I think you can see pretty good that it's there. It doesn't hurt, doesn't feel really any different than it normally feels. You can't even really tell that there's anything on it. So we'll see what it looks like in the coming days. I'll do some updates to this video, and then I'll put out the video once it's all done. So yeah, this is just day one, putting it on. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. So it's just been over about 24 hours now, and I wanted to show you how it looks. It doesn't really look that different, to be honest, from what I can tell, Maybe it's a little bit more red. It definitely doesn't like hurt, but if you touch it, you know that you're touching it. Like it feels a little bit of a sting, but not really. Just kind of just to let you know it's there. It's changed maybe slightly a different color, but according to the directions, when it's gonna fall off, it's gonna turn almost like a black color, and then it's just gonna fall off. It almost becomes like a scab, and it's definitely not that right now. So, yeah, see how it is tomorrow. All right, update number 2. This is day 2, and here it is. It's definitely changed color since yesterday. It's gotten darker. I wouldn't say it's gotten black, but it's definitely like a purplish color almost. But it's still there. It hasn't fallen off yet. So we'll see how it does tomorrow. Here we are again. It's now update number 3, I believe. And here is the skin tag. It's starting to get a little red around the base, which I'm thinking it means it's gonna fall off soon. I don't really know though why, but hopefully it doesn't mean that it's getting infected or something. It's definitely darker. I'm not sure. It does look kind of black. It's not hard yet or anything like that. I was hoping it was going to be getting crisp, like crunchy and like almost like a scab, and it would just fall off. It hasn't gotten there yet, but yeah, we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. So today is the official 1 week mark, and I plan to do a kind of follow up to see what the progress was. I stopped doing everyday follow-ups because after about the 3rd or 4th day, there was really no change to the tag, the skin tag on my neck. It remained the same. It got to a point where it looked kind of black, but nothing changed. I would try to like see if I could move it, if it would fall off, and nothing would happen. Then only 6 days, a day before I was gonna do my 1 week check, I went to check it, and I just kind of tugged on it a little bit, and it popped off. So here you can see what is left of my skin tag. Just kind of a red little blemish that I'm hoping is going to clear up. It kind of feels a little scabby, but it's not like a scab there, so it's a little hard on the surface. But the tag is gone. The tag came off with the elastic band. I didn't save it because it was kind of gross and I just threw it away, but it did fall off. And when I looked at the instructions again and reread how long, because probably about 5 days in, I was starting to get like, is this thing ever gonna fall off? I read the instructions and it said that it should take, on average, around a week. It said in some cases it could take a couple days longer than a week. So at that point I said, well, I'm just gonna do a 1 week update because it's probably not gonna fall off before a week, but it did. And I really wish I got it on camera when it fell off because I was kind of surprised, but it wasn't something I planned. I just kind of came into the bathroom, I was changing. I looked at it and I just kind of gave it a little tug and it popped off, and I wasn't anticipating that. So my overall review of the TagBand, and let me grab it because I have it right here. TagBand. It says right on the thing, remove skin tags fast. A week, that's pretty fast. I mean, if you went to your doctor and they froze it off, that's really fast. Some of the other things I saw online, like apple cider vinegar and some of these other natural ways you can get rid of it, they claim that you can get rid of them in a couple days. Was it pain-free, which it says right here? For the most part. There was sometimes, specifically where this one was, because it rubbed where my shirt collar is. So there was some times where it wasn't pain-free. It's not like it was excruciating pain, but you knew it was there and you felt it. So I wouldn't say it was 100% pain-free, but the pain was very minimal. It was definitely less than if someone snipped it off or something like that. Easy to use, absolutely, very easy to use. My one tip would be make sure you press the applicator tight against the skin when you put the band on, so that you get the skin tag right at the base where it meets your flesh. This pack came with 10 skin tags, so with that being said, I think if you were going to go to the doctor and get them frozen off, which is what they typically would do at the doctor's office for a skin tag. I don't know exactly what that would charge you, but I'm guessing it's a lot less than $24.99. I think this was 25 bucks, and you can use it on up to 10 skin tags. So I think for that price, it's a bargain compared to going to your doctor. So yeah, it was pretty easy, pretty good. I would say the area, like I said, is a little like it's a blemish there. It kind of feels a little raised, but it feels even less than it did yesterday. So I think it's just going to when it heals officially fully, it'll kind of just go away. But right now it just kind of left me with a little blemish. So I am going to try this on a couple other skin tags that I have, but I'm not going to follow the results on that. I know it works now because I've done it here. I'm confident to try it on some other ones. So yeah, that is the TagBand. As I said at the beginning of this video, it was around $25 on Amazon. It was an Amazon Prime item. It got here in just a couple days. So yeah, that's it, I think. Thanks for watching this episode or this video, this review, as you would say. And until next time, stay safe.